Namaste everyone. Welcome to my channel Abundant Love, or welcome back to my channel Abundant Love. Thank you so much for choosing to view this content. So, from today, I'll probably do a regular series which will involve channeling messages from spirit guides. So, probably every 7 days or 10 days, I'll try to uh, channel these messages that you need to hear at whatever point of time you come across this video. The intent, again, as always, is to provide you with hope, courage, positivity in your journey. So, uh, we have four options today. So, this fruit mini bottle is option one. Then, this yellow mini Buddha is option two. Then, this heart mini bottle is option three. And this blue mini Buddha is option four. As usual, you can choose any one option or more than one option. And then once you have made the choice, please go to the video description or see the pinned comment. You will see there's a timestamp next to each option. So, for example, if you have chosen option 3, click on the timestamp next to option 3 and your reading starts from there. Again, I'm repeating, you don't have to see the entire video. Just click on the timestamp next to your choice or option and your reading starts from there. Now, before starting, I will say a prayer. Dear gods, goddesses, archangels, ascended masters, spirit guides, and all the positive forces of the universe, please keep me and the viewers inside your protection bubble. Through this video, please help the viewers receive messages that they need to hear whenever they are seeing this, messages of hope, courage, positivity, love, compassion, and dynamic positive action. Thank you so much for everything that you do for us. Okay, now let us get started. I'll keep the other options aside and let us start with option 1. Okay. Welcome to your reading, my dear option 1 who chose this mini bottle. Let us see what is it. Uh, what are the messages that you need to hear, like right now or whenever, even if you are, this will be a timeless video. So whenever you are seeing this, I hope it is your spirit guides who have led you to this video. And let us see what are the messages that they want to convey. Thank you, sir. One more card, please. What is it that option 1 needs to be aware of? Oh, thank you. The 3 cards from the Energy Oracle deck. From the Angel Answers, we'll take one card maybe, angels. What is it that you want to say to option 1 viewers? Thank you. Probably one more card from the Angel Answers deck. What is it, angels, that you want to convey to option 1 viewers? Thank you. Now from the Light Keepers, Secret of the Light Keepers deck, I mean, or I keep forgetting the name of the deck, but these are all the ascended masters, all the gods, goddesses, all the like renowned figures all across the globe, across time. And I truly find their advice invaluable. Thank you, Spirit. And we'll take one Card from the Ancestors deck, Angels and Ancestors. What is it, Angels and Ancestors, that you want option 1 viewers to know? Please communicate. And finally, one self-care card. Again, in this age, since we are bombarded with information and activity all the time, we tend to neglect self-care. For today's reading, I was almost on the verge of not choosing this deck, and when I strongly felt spirit nudging me that no, self-care message is also like one of the most important message from spirit. Thank you, spirit. Okay, I think we have taken all the cards. Let us dive into your reading. Okay, this is beautiful. You have, oh my God. So you have beautiful, beautiful messages from your spirit guides today. Option 1. Okay, from where do I start? Okay. Let's start from this. So this card from the angel says forgiveness. Okay. Now, this is important because it is like a heavy burden that we keep carrying. Okay. When we don't forgive a person, there is their energy that is always attached to us, like moving around with a heavy bag of, say, potatoes. Okay. Even though you are not talking to the person, even though physically you are away from the person for, say, maybe 10 years, 15 years, but unless that forgiveness genuinely happens in your heart, you are carrying the energy, you are carrying that heaviness all around. Okay. Even though consciously you cannot pinpoint it. Okay. But it is still affecting your subconscious. But again, there is no switch, right, to flip and you have forgiven somebody. So I think for the best practice of forgiveness, which I found personally very useful, is one to start forgiving yourself first. Usually, when we struggle with forgiveness, if you just start spending time with yourself, you will find that you're very self-critical of yourself also. Okay, you cannot forgive yourself for whatever small mistakes, blunders you make, which is why it becomes so difficult to forgive anybody else. Okay, so I think a good place to start is to be really, really forgiving to yourself. Then the second practice that I found very powerful is that if there is an external person or external situation and there's no way to change that, like it's all in the past, then what you can do is visualize this person or this situation, a really focused visualization. And then you just have a normal conversation, okay, like two adults will have. And certain things may come up, okay, initially bitterness will come up even in that um visualized conversations also, but that is okay. That is how you are releasing those things. If you practice it 2 or 3 times, you will see that the other person is also saying something, and at that point of time it will totally feel like your imagination. But once that entire thing happens, like, a lot of the burden will be released. Okay. And I shared so much in detail because this forgiveness is really important. And your spirit guides are helping you with this. Okay. It may be forgiving another person. It may be forgiving yourself for not meeting up to your own expectations, okay? But start practicing this, okay? Don't just push it down and keep it all bottled up, okay? uh, you don't have to share with another person, but your spirit guides are here. They are helping you to go through this process of forgiveness, okay? It is a process, but if you are receptive, it will happen. It will happen very naturally without you trying to suppress your emotions or forcing yourself to do anything, okay? So that is a very important message. And then the next message from the angels are you are ready, okay? And once I show you your other cards, you will see that you are ready. Like, you were probably feeling stuck in your mind due to this situation, which requires forgiveness, which cannot be changed now. So I think you need to accept that, but in a calm and slow manner if necessary, okay? There's no rush. I keep hearing the same thing, that don't force yourself, don't blame yourself. Like, don't start blaming yourself because you couldn't forgive this person or situation for this many months or years. Or don't blame yourself because you were stuck in a situation for this many months or years, okay? They're saying that is all in the past. It's just like a heavy block in your heart chakra. So that needs to be released. And this is what your spirit guides are helping you with. And they are saying you are ready. You are ready to move on from whatever this situation, this person, whatever this was. You are ready to move on from that. You are ready to release the residue of this event from your heart, because your energy oracle cards are extremely beautiful. Door to personal healing and happiness. Do you see a rainbow there in that card? And a white dove flying? Isn't it beautiful? So this door is opening for you. And not only this particular door, you have another door from the same oracle deck opening for you. Door to romance. Okay. So definitely your relationship with your partner, or if you were single, like, you will find somebody, you will come across somebody who values you, okay? And previously, due to this forgiveness issue, you were having trust issues or issues of feeling like a victim. All that is being healed, because both this door to personal healing and happiness and door to romance are opening for you, okay? And there's lots and lots of healing energy that is coming in. And your angels are saying, you're ready. You're ready to take on the world now. You don't need to be afraid anymore that you'll be hurt again. No, we are protecting you. We are guiding you. That is what they are saying. And then you got a third energy oracle card, even though I wanted to like draw only two, is the world, right? Again, the world is a very positive card, which to me shows like some kind of wish is going to be fulfilled that you have waited for long, okay? Maybe better than that, maybe like what you have waited for long, you didn't receive it, but you're receiving something way more beautiful, way more bigger in scale, magnitude than that, which is what this world card especially represents to me, okay? Also, it could involve for some of you um, like getting really popular on the internet, like on, if you are doing something of your own, just like a hobby on Instagram or on YouTube. Yeah, that can, you know, that will make you feel good, and that will make you like famous too, okay? So yeah, just like social connections, and it can be in work also. Okay, in your workplace also, you may make many, like through networking, you may make many connections with uh, people internationally, and that makes you feel accomplished. Okay, and then for one or two of you, it could mean that you will be traveling now that, lockdown restrictions have been eased in many countries. So you could be traveling, and that will also provide you with a lot of healing. Okay, so it's different for different people, but overall, there's a strong energy of healing that is happening. But your spirit guides are saying this healing can happen even when you are out there taking action, doing your thing in the world. You don't have to hide anymore for this healing to happen. Then from your ancestors, you got the hunter card, which says track down your fears and desires. Again, the way I see this card is just face your fears, okay? Like if you have desires which are non-violent in nature, just go and fulfill them, okay? If you cannot fulfill them, like if you want to become the president of a country and you cannot do that immediately, replace it with something of a higher nature, which is what my spiritual guide always says. So I'm like literally repeating his words, or paraphrasing his words. Okay. Again, this advice I find very useful. Like in my case, say I want to go home in India, and say due to the COVID restrictions or whatever, my own health condition, I cannot. So there's no point just thinking about that I cannot do this, I cannot do this. Let me do something which has got nothing to do with me, but which will help somebody else. And that for me was as simple as just going out and feeding birds, okay? That immediately distracts the mind in a positive direction, and it actually makes you feel lighter, okay? So something like that. So your ancestors are coming in and saying that it's okay. There are spirit guides all around you. We are all around you. Face your fears. Okay. Don't run away from them. The more you try to run away from them, they run after you, right? We have all heard this saying. So there's no point in running away, but don't take like silly risks or don't become impulsive. That is not the advice. The advice is if you have to face a situation, don't hide, okay? Or don't brood. Just go and face it and do what you have to do. Because once you have faced it, you will see that it was just an illusion, okay? Um, our mind usually, yeah, makes mountain out of a molehill. So once you face the situation, you will see that it wasn't as bad as you feared, okay? Then my favorite Ascended Master card you got, Mahavatar Babaji, which means soul expansion. I'll read out the small print in small font, which is printed here. It says, your consciousness is expanding. You understand the connection between all things, which is again, I think, similar to the message of the world. Okay. Like there's a strong message of feeling connected. So some of you, of course, if Mahavatar Babaji has come up in your reading, some of you are probably deep into spiritual practices, or even if you're not consciously doing any practice, inwardly you are on a journey of self discovery. Okay, you just want to know yourself better, which is awesome. Okay, most practices are designed so that we can, connect with ourselves first, and once we do that, like spontaneously we see that okay, everyone, every being, every non-living being, everything is connected, which is, I think, again is being reflected in the world. So in a both spiritual sense and in a materialistic sense, you are connecting. Okay, you are connecting spiritually. You are seeing that okay, there is something inside each one of us that is common, and we are all connected by that common thread. And in your 3D world also, through internet, through travel, yeah, through phone and various modes of communication, you are actually connecting to other beings. Okay, and this way, like the more you connect, the more you allow yourself to just flow, okay, and to connect with others, um, the more you feel lighter, okay, and then this energy, like the doors that are opening of romance, of personal healing and happiness, they all come rushing in. Just remember, your guides are saying you are ready, okay? And the only blocks that are there is probably a lack of forgiveness for yourself or for some situation. And they are helping you with that. So, there also, you don't have to rush. This is all a part of spiritual upgrade, okay? Even if you don't consider yourself as a spiritual person, but it's still happening for you, okay? Your guides are coming in and doing that for you. And then your self care card, it's so lovely. They are encouraging you to do a beauty ritual, okay? So, like this lady here is putting on nail paint, and I don't know what else she's doing. But to me, like the message I'm getting is definitely you, like you will be in this, since all this healing is coming in, you will be in this energy of self love, okay? So you will probably, you used to be so busy either with domestic work or with work in the office or outside, wherever, you would not take care of yourself. But now you are keeping, or they are encouraging you to keep aside some time for yourself, okay? Where you just dress up to look good and take pictures, okay? Or you just take care of your diet. Um, just indulge yourself in a healthy way, okay? Yeah, for some of you, yeah, you may go through a makeover because you really want to. Like there's no other reason. You see what I'm saying? Like this is a time where your guides are encouraging you to love yourself, to forgive yourself, and to do that by going out and interacting with the world, be it humans, be it beings of other species, be it through social media, travel, anything. They're saying the more you put yourself out there, the healing will happen faster. And the spiritual upgrade, which is just basically connecting deeper and deeper to your own self, that is also happening anyways, okay? And a part of that process is to face your fears, to fulfill your desires, okay? So overall, this is a very beautiful reading. I'm feeling very peaceful and loving energy, okay? As if there's nothing to worry. I can just almost float, like a leaf from one place to another, and wherever I go, everybody or everything will be conducive to my growth. That is like the feeling I'm getting. So it is a very beautiful reading. So this is these are the messages that your spirit guides wanted you to hear right now whenever you are seeing this video. If this reading resonated, please hit the like button. Please leave a comment for me then please share this video with your friends who like similar content, and please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I'll see you again in my next reading. Till then, lots and lots of love. Bye bye. Okay, I'll move on to the next option. Before that, let me put the cards back. Welcome to your reading, my dear option 2 viewers who chose this yellow mini Buddha. Let us see what are the messages that your spirit guides want to communicate. Thank you, Spirit. So today we are using mostly the energy oracle cards, or all the oracle cards rather, instead of using the Rider Waite, so that messages are clear and crisp. Angels, what are the messages that you want option 2 viewers to know? Thank you. One more card, please. What is it that option 2 viewers need to hear from you whenever they are watching this video? Thank you. Then we'll take one message from our ancestors, from your ancestor guides. Ancestor guides of option 2 viewers. What is that one piece of advice that you want to convey to option 2? Thank you. Then from this gods, goddesses, ascended masters, noble personalities, what is it that option 2 viewers need to hear right now? Thank you. And then finally, what is the best piece of self-care advice that option 2 viewers can follow in their life right now? Thank you, Spirit. Let us dive into the reading now. Option 2. Let us see what is it that your angels and spirit guides want to communicate. Okay. Aha, aha. So your spirit guides today want to address this problem of anxiety that you're going through, okay? So the reason of this anxiety will be different for each one of you. But what is interesting is they do not want you to focus on the situation. Like they themselves, through this reading, is saying that the situation is kind of like a secondary thing, because what you are going through is a pattern, okay, pattern of anxiety. And I think almost all of us, or most of us, average human being in this era, suffers from this pattern extensively, right? So your spirit guides are coming in at this point of time to help you with your anxiety. Okay, so their advice is, I'll show you the angel message next to it because this seems very relevant. They are saying, let go, no matter what the situation is. Firstly, understand that the situation is secondary. The anxiety that you are suffering from is not due to the situation. The seeds of this being anxious pattern was already within you. It can be a past life pattern, it can be some childhood pattern, it can be a pattern from your ancestors. The root can be anywhere, but please accept this and understand this first, that it is within you. The situations outside are just triggering it, okay? So that's why they're saying, let go. Don't hold on to anything too tightly, okay? Because that will give you anxiety. Eventually, maybe whatever you think is not working for you will work out. Or it can be the other way. Something you thought will work out does not work your way. But if you spend the whole time in being anxious, additionally, it is negatively going to affect your health, your mental health, your physical health, everything. So, which is what your spirit guides do not want. So, they are coming in and they are actually giving you nudges, okay? And probably you feel that, you see that through signs and synchronicities, and through songs, through books, through roadside signs and all. They are nudging you just to let go, let go, let go. Don't get too attached to anything. Or just tell yourself every time you have this deep anxious feelings that this is not permanent, or this does not matter in the long run. Universe has my back. Some things like this, okay? And just let go of the situation, in the sense that even if it does not work out according to your expectations, you'll still be fine. Okay, I'm sorry. Of course, if it is the situation due to some health condition, especially if it's like health condition of a loved one, it's probably harder to do that, and that's completely understandable. But your spirit guides have your back, okay? You are not helping anybody, neither yourself nor the person you are taking care of, by being anxious. Because, especially if you are a caregiver of an ill person, the more anxious you are, the other person who is going through ill health also can, sense it. And that probably makes them feel even more sad. And of course, you are not doing that intentionally. But the best possible scenario for everybody involved is to let go, to work on your anxiety. Every time you feel deeply anxious, take deep, long breaths. Close your eyes. Take very, very long and deep breaths and just visualize the best thing, that best scenario possible that comes to your mind. And keep doing this until you feel a little bit relaxed again. So, this is one thing. The other way is, I think I've mentioned this before, what people call grounding technique. Means use your five senses to immediately sense something in the present. Like if you're feeling anxious, close your eyes and then try to hear the three most common sounds happening at that point of time. With your nose, try to smell three different smells, or it can be two. Okay, then, you know, on your skin. Try to feel three different things. It may be a jacket, your t-shirt, your specs, okay? Things like that, but with your eyes closed. And once you start doing that again, your mind immediately has another job to do, right? So it'll focus on that. And the anxiety, that loop will be broken. The loop of, anxious thoughts running, that will be broken. So please try this and let me know in the comments if these practices help you. But definitely, and please share if you know other practices that can help with anxiety, because sometimes, especially when I fall sick, I tend to slip into this mode also. And these are the things I found helpful. But definitely, all these practices are eventually helping you to let go, let go, let go. Okay, this is very important. And they are saying, okay, you also have the angel of strength with you all the time. Okay, this is really interesting. So, this angel of strength always comes with the lion, right? In the conventional Rider Waite tarot, also there's a lady with lion in the strength card. And in Indian uh, mythology, like whoever has Indian background, you guys already know this, that goddess Durga, she comes with a lion. Okay. And very interestingly, there's a Navratri that's starting from I think April 2. So I think I am feeling like that goddess vibe totally here. That the goddess herself who's very strong, and she killed a very dangerous demon. Okay. So that goddess herself is coming in, bringing lots and lots of strength for you. It's almost like the goddess inside you is awakening to kill this demon of anxiety. Wow, it's like mind blowing. Okay, my mind is blown. So definitely, um, you have a lot of strength inside, more than you know, almost like the goddess. Okay, the goddess Durga, who is like, when she's very maternal, very nourishing and everything, but when she has taken up weapons, like she's ferocious. Okay, um, yeah, like she killed the most fearsome demon. So yeah, I'm totally seeing the goddess awakening in you, and you will you will find a lot of strength in yourself than you can imagine. So don't be anxious. When it is time to actually deliver, you will deliver more than you can imagine right now, and that will also give strength and hope to people around you. Okay, many people around you will receive strength from your strength, if that makes sense. Then, of course, you have this beautiful door to romance opening for you. So, if you are single, this is definitely good news. Just be receptive, don't be anxious. Yeah. And for those of you who are already in a partnership or in a marriage or in any kind of relationship, definitely there's lots of love that is being injected into both your hearts, and yeah, you'll feel really loved, really valued, and you would want to share that with your partner as well. So that is a beautiful feeling. And then you have timeline where your angels are coming in and saying in the near future. Okay, so this in the near future can be in regards to this romance for those of you who are single or who are waiting to be married. So they're saying, yeah, in the near future, romance wise, you're definitely receiving good news. The other message also I'm getting is, whatever you were anxious about in the near future, it is going to get resolved. But that does not mean that till it gets resolved, you spend your days in anxiety. That is the message that is coming in. It will be resolved anyways in the near future. But if you do it with awareness, like dealing with your anxiety in a sense that you remind yourself that no, this is an illusion, uh, like this will end, or you just work through it step by step, each day, each moment, and you, with awareness, see yourself letting go of these situations, these things, then uh, yeah, the feeling I'm getting, then this near future will happen faster. Okay. Then, of course, your spirit guides want to say, like, these two cards almost have similar messages. So, first, you have the moon card from the ancestor deck, which is saying, take note of intuitive messages. Again, I'm not surprised. If you have the goddess with you, like you got the strength card, but at the same time, your intuition is also very, very sharp because from the light keeper's deck, you got Odin, psychic insight. Again, it's saying the same thing. All psychics are highly intuitive people, okay? So I'll read out the message. Your third eye is open. See truth for what it is. Follow your intuition. Okay. So this cannot be more clear, and this is a repeated message. So again, trust your intuition very strongly. Remember, too much anxiety can also block our intuition. So that's why they are saying, let go, let go, let go. You have like you have such strong gifts inside you, which people take lifetimes to acquire. One is the strength, like so much strength, goddess like strength. And the second is the strong intuition. It's a repeated message. Both cards are saying the same thing. So I cannot emphasize how important are, moon phases for you. Like full moon to you, new moon, you should observe your mind, how it's fluctuating from a new moon to a full moon, and then again from a full moon to a new moon. Okay. And then once you become aware of that, you can actually plan your life according to that energy cycle. Okay. I did, like, I know for me, new moon is a time where I will have to, go into introversion. But full moon is the opposite for me. Full moon is like where I feel so powerful, so vivacious. Okay. Um, yeah, so it could be different for you. It could be in some other aspect of your life, but definitely you are very, very intuitive. That is a strong message that is coming through. And yeah, there's nothing to worry. This anxiety is just a pattern that is repeating and repeating. So, with awareness, try to let go of it step by step. Okay. Oh my God, this is so beautiful. Your self care card also, you got again. Look to the stars. Again, like you got the moon, you got the look to the stars, and you got the psychic insight. Okay. So, unless maybe one or two of you here are astronomers, or you really like watching the stars through the telescope or something, but for most of you, I'm getting this look to the stars is also like this universal connectivity that you feel, which makes you super aware. Like this awareness is beyond logic. Okay. Almost similar to having a very, very sharp awareness of the cosmic consciousness, very, very sharp intuition. Okay. And the only thing that is blocking this tremendous, powerful gift is your anxiety. So do not entertain the anxiety. Let go, let go, let go. It may not happen in a day, and that is fine as long as you are taking or making the effort, to acknowledge it, that no, this anxiety is a pattern. It is not me. It cannot harm me. Okay, I have this goddess strength. I have like this super sharp intuition. Intuition is nothing but our guidance, direct guidance from the divine, right? So please trust that. Okay. So overall, this is a wonderful message. Like your spirit guides just want to remind you of your strength, of your power, of your gifts. In the near future, they are also assuring you things are definitely turning in your favor. Just don't entertain the anxiety so much, okay? With awareness, with conscious effort, try to let go, and you will soon see that anxiety does not have a strong grip on you anymore, and you can receive messages directly from your divine spirit guides. You probably won't even need my reading at that point anymore, because I see that kind of powerful connection that you have with your spirit guides. Okay, even if you don't know it right now, in the very near future you will be made aware of that. This is a very powerful reading, my dear option 2. So if this reading resonated, please hit the like button, please leave a comment for me, and please share this video with your friends who like similar content, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I'll see you again in my next reading. Till then, lots and lots of love. Bye bye. Okay, let us now put these cards back so that we can move on. Welcome to your reading, my dear option 3 viewers who chose this heart-shaped mini bottle. Let us see now. Oh, sorry guys, I forgot where I kept this deck. So let us see what are the messages that you need to hear now. Like, now means whenever you are seeing this video, okay? This is a timeless reading, and I'll probably make a series of these videos like every 7 days or every 10 days or every 14 days. I don't know yet. But this is something I think we all need, uh, especially of all these rapid fluctuations that the whole world is going through. Okay. And I'll take two cards from the angel answers. Angels, what is it that option 3 viewers need to hear from you right now? What are the messages that you want to communicate? Next, we'll take one guidance message from your ancestor guides. Thank you, ancestor guides, for always coming in. I'm smiling because they're saying we are sending love. We want to send love, because I was going to ask what is the message that you they are saying we want to send love. Thank you, thank you. Okay. Then from our keepers of light, I think these are gods, goddesses, ascended masters, noble personalities from all around the world, across time. Very, very powerful deck. very like strong, vibrational, pure energy. Thank you. Oh, okay, okay. You're asking me to take two messages from here. Okay, one more, please. Thank you. Right. Then finally, one very important message of self-care that they want you to remember, to practice at this point of time, whenever you are seeing this. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, let us dive into your reading. Option 3 viewers. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Seeing all the cards first. Yes. A lot of love coming your way, okay? Which is why I was probably hearing love, love, love. So you are stepping into a very beautiful time for yourself. Actually, like, there's nothing that, yeah, there's nothing that you need to worry about. It's like all beautiful and peaceful, and there are helpful people around you. And spirit guides are coming in, and they are doing this intentionally for you so that you get all the peace and love and quiet and composure to connect with yourself. Okay, that seems to be like the most important thing for you to do right now. Your first card is the sun. Okay, whenever I get the sun in any of my like personal readings that I'm doing for myself, I totally lose it. I become so happy. I would start jumping, dancing, because the sun is like the super positive card in tarot. And even here, if you see the imagery, you see like this lady is surrounded by everything so beautiful, and the sun is shining warmly and brightly. So there's no darkness, and you totally deserve this sun energy. Okay, it is possible you are connected to a very strong spiritual guide, yeah, who is shining upon you like the sun. It can be a loved one who has crossed to the other side, but this person was extremely elevated, okay, which is why this person in the spiritual realm has this superpower, very bright like sun, can provide you like tremendous protection. Overall, it's wonderful. And they're doing this because they want you to rest and rejuvenate. Do you see how contrasting it is? Like, normally, I would think, especially in the traditional tarot, like the Rider Waite tarot, in the Sun card, there's actually somebody riding, there's a child riding on a horse. Like, it seems like it's all about action. But here it's the opposite. They're saying relax, rest, rejuvenate. You totally deserve it. Okay. And throughout this relaxation and rejuvenation, what is happening is you are stepping up, and you are stepping in to a newer, brighter version, more radiant version of yourself. So this resting and rejuvenation is very, very necessary. Okay, they're just telling me to emphasize it again and again. Everything will be in your favor right now whenever you are seeing this message for a good amount of time. Okay, before and after you see this reading, so that you can rest and rejuvenate. You can be at peace with yourself. Okay, so beautiful. Then you have peaceful resolution. If there were small things bothering you, maybe small arguments that you had with people at your workplace, at home, anywhere. They're saying, don't worry, it's not a big deal. There will be peaceful resolution. Okay, you don't have to worry about them. You just focus on your rest, relaxation, rejuvenation. Then you also have this beautiful card of helpful people around you. If you need help, don't hesitate to ask. In some cases, you will realize that you didn't even ask, and somehow the right people came at the right time to help you. Things will fall into place like that because you have this powerful sun energy. I don't know which spirit guide is this, but definitely they're very, very powerful in the sense that they are themselves like a god or goddess or like an ascended master. Okay, and they are like they have totally made it their responsibility to protect you, to provide you with this all the help, the peace, the relaxation and everything. Okay, and then your ancestor card that you got is the mirror guardian. Take time to reflect. Okay, which is what I was saying in the beginning, that all this. Okay, let me put it here because I don't want to hide the sun. I really love the sun card. So it just gives me super happy vibes. So I hope it gives you those super happy vibes also. So they are saying everything will work for you. Everything will go your way. Okay. So you like during this time you have this privilege of being at peace, being totally composed and calm. So use this time, use this privilege to reflect. Okay, the more you reflect, the more you will see that you can connect deeper and deeper with what is inside you. Then you got two cards from this light keeper. So before that, let me show you your final self-care card also, which is the family. Do you see how much it's like how much love there is in this picture? So maybe with your mom, with your sister, with your friends, you will spend you will spend quality time, and they're saying, yeah, make the most of it. Don't think that, oh, I'm not working, I'm spending all time with the family. No, this situation has been created for you, okay, so that there's no conflict, there's no anxiety, there's no rush. Okay, the sun is shining brightly. Even if you rest and rejuvenate, spend time with family, just take care of yourself, things in the external world will still, like, you'll still be okay, money wise, wealth wise, health wise, everything is good. And whatever little you know uh tidbit things go out of place here and there are people rushing in to help you, and it can be your spirit guides also. Okay, in many cases I'm seeing. So there's really nothing to worry. There's nothing to worry. Everything is being made very beautiful and very peaceful for you. Okay. So don't end up thinking that, oh, am I not doing much? They're saying, no, 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 no. Please don't think in that direction. Again, this energy of calm, this energy of peace, this energy of love has been created intentionally for you, so that in a safe cocoon like space you can go within, you can reflect, you can connect to yourself. Okay, and then let's see these two messages. Okay, so first uh, card you got, Joan of Arc, the voice of truth. Okay, again I'm getting very spiritual vibes here, that especially from your ancestors also you got, it's time to reflect, right? Like you no longer are encouraged to stay in the illusions created by your mind. Okay, you see the truth as it is. Truth, the absolute truth, most of the times is absolutely flavorless. Okay, like whatever happens in our life or whatever reactions we give, we always try to categorize it into good, bad, right, wrong. But the absolute truth is nothing like that. It's like it's just the truth. It's not right, not wrong. Okay. So I think that is something you will start realizing soon. So I'll read out this small font. Stand strong. Focus on your purpose. Release the fear of persecution and speak your truth. Okay. Like the only glitch in your system that I'm feeling is since you are in such a comfortable, happy space now, you might be afraid to speak about your actual self, your most authentic self, because you don't want to disrupt such a peaceful thing. Because sometimes it happens, family and friends only see one aspect of our personality, but maybe there are other aspects that are coming into fruition right now, and you are a little bit afraid that this part of me, is it okay to flaunt in front of others and all? But they are saying, no, no, no. Whatever is your most authentic self at this point of time, you should be comfortable in expressing that. Okay. And this is what is slowly happening for you. And then your next card. I don't know if I'm pronouncing the word correctly. Please correct me if I'm wrong. Sir Nanos, and she represents the life force. Okay, and this is like the sacral chakra cleansing vibes I'm feeling. So I'll read out. Express your driving passion. Sensual and sexual powers are increased. Okay, so again, it's the same thing. Once you take the time to reflect to yourself, reflect within, okay, and once you realize what the absolute truth is, which is your most authentic version at this for this period of time, you go ahead and express it. And this sacral chakra cleansing thing is coming out very strong because our passions, our creativity, are all driven by a very balanced sacral chakra. Same with our sensual and sexual desires. Okay. So, in both these aspects of your life, you will see there is a lot of energy movement and also a lot of fulfillment. So, overall, I would say this is such a like, this is the most positive reading of option 3 or pile 3 I have ever done, because everything is okay. Everything is like very good because you have the sun card, you have this family, okay, then you have helpful people, peaceful resolution, like this, everything's perfect. I think your angels and spirit guides are coming in to say everything is perfect, everything is happy, everything is hunky dory in your life. But there's a purpose behind that. And the purpose is so that you give yourself time to strongly connect with the soul aspect that is within you. Okay. You don't know. Like right now, we don't know. Even I don't know. To me, it's a word. But if once you experience it, okay, there are like many blocks that are just lifted like that very naturally. And your spirit guides want you to experience that. Overall, it is a very, very positive reading. I like, if I had this reading for myself, I would just go and, sleep very peacefully for at least the next 6 months, because you also have the rest and rejuvenate. So don't feel guilty if you're resting too much, if you are sleeping for long hours. You need it. Your spirit guides want you to have it. Okay. So overall, and that's all I have for you, my dear option 3 viewers. If this reading resonated, please hit the like button. Please leave a comment for me. Please share this video with your friends who like similar content and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I'll see you again in my next reading. Till then, lots and lots of love. Bye bye. Okay, now I'll put the cards back and move on to the final pile of the day. Okay. 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 Welcome to your reading, my dear option 4 viewers who chose this blue mini bandha. Okay, let us see now what are the messages that your spirit guides want you to hear at this point of time, which means whenever you are watching this video. Remember, it is a timeless reading, and I will try to make a series of the same video like messages from spirit guides, part 1, part 2, part 3, like this every 10 days or every 7 days. We'll see how it goes, okay? Because I just kind of strongly felt that from time to time, especially in this recent past, things are changing very rapidly for the collective. So they want to help. Okay. Oh, one card, please. Yeah, it's like your spirit guides have a lot to say today. Please, spirit, one card. Thank you. Okay. Then from the Angel Answers deck, we'll take two messages maybe. Thank you, angels. One more card, please. Thank you. Then from the Ancestors deck, we'll see what is it, that one piece of very important guidance that option 4 viewers need to hear. Thank you. From the Keepers of the Light deck, thank you, Spirit. We are seeing one more card. I'll take one more card from this deck. Thank you. Thank you. And finally, from our self-care deck, what does Spirit want you to do to take the best care of yourself, okay? At this point of time. Thank you. Okay, two cards again. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit. So let us dive into your reading, option 4. Okay, option 4. Aha. Okay, you got a lot of cards. And like, yeah, your guides were trying to convey many messages because they really want to cheer you up. Okay, this is the vibe I'm getting. So your first two energy oracle cards, I think, represent your current energy or recent past energy. Like one card is saying financial constraints, the second card is saying broken heart. So, okay, I can almost see the faces of the people who are selecting this. Like some of my, some of the people I know, and oh my God, I'm just seeing their faces. So, some of you who are going through both, okay, your heart is broken in the sense that it may have happened in the past, but it has blocked. It has blocked your heart chakra. You don't trust people easily with, you are guarded around people, okay? And then with the financial constraints is like, since your heart chakra is blocked, You don't trust people easily in the workplace also, or maybe recently you lost some money, or maybe you are in between jobs or in your business. There are certain like life altering situations that have happened due to which you feel as if you are in a constrained position. Okay, you're like you don't feel the love anymore so much from other people, and you feel very, very constrained financially. But this is now the you like the good part is coming, which is why I think your guides wanted yeah, so strongly to come in with so many messages. Like the vibe I'm getting is they're saying, no, 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 please don't be upset. They like really want to cheer you up because there are so many good things lined up for you. And like this is nothing. This present moment feels very intense. And I totally agree. Okay. I can feel your energy also. It's like super intense and it's not easy, but you cannot see what your guides are seeing. And they are super excited and they want you to stay cheerful, even if this present moment feels intensely difficult. Okay, because what is opening for you, okay, I'll show that later. So their advisors, your ancestor guides are coming in with the eagle card and saying, see from a higher perspective. Okay, what you are seeing as your loss is actually a major, major gain. All both these things, this financial constraint and the broken heart, needed, absolutely needed to happen so that you can access the beautiful things, the super positive things that are in store for you. Okay, and even though like there are two like this heartbroken and constrained card here, I am feeling super positive, as if like I don't even care about these energies. They cannot put me down. Like this is supposed to be your vibe. That is what your spirit guides are coming in and saying. This is nothing in front of you. Like don't be worried, don't pay attention, just treat them like an experience and just whisk it away. Because again, you see they're just sending the message in so many forms. There is something better. I think it is coming in terms of both the broken heart, or like the job you lost, or the financial loss that happened. They're saying don't worry, don't like celebrate. They're almost coming in with the energy that celebrate the situation. You are finally being freed of a very, very deep rooted karma or a very deep rooted pattern, and you should celebrate. There's something better. Even though the card says there's something better, what I'm hearing is there's a whole lot of things that are way better than you can imagine, because it's bringing you freedom, freedom from the vagaries of your own mind. Okay. Okay, okay, now let me show you these two cards, both of which they are almost saying the same thing. This energy oracle card is showing that the door to value is opening for you, which is like definitely finances coming in. Okay, if you're looking for a job, you're definitely getting a far better paying job where you will have tremendous work satisfaction. Okay, and then this angel card is also saying the same thing. There's an opportunity coming, and you see this card like all this gold coin shower happening while this angel is standing there. So definitely money, you don't have to worry at all. You will get something, whether it's your business, your job, job of someone who is close to you, or just your domestic finance situation. They're saying you don't have to worry. Money is coming in. Don't worry. Don't think about it at all. So that is one very strong message that is being repeated. So maybe we should keep this side by side, because they're saying the same thing. Lots of money coming in. Don't worry about money. If there was financial constraints before, there is money coming in, but like it may take a little bit of time. Like it may not be like immediately when you're watching this reading. It may be like 2 to 3 weeks from when you're watching this reading, but it's definitely coming. So you have to stay positive and look out for opportunities with an energy as if like this broken heart and the constraint did not happen, right? If those things did not happen, if you could erase the memories of those events, then you will feel super positive, right? So with that super positivity, your guides are encouraging you just to move forward, okay? Then you have this advice from the ascended masters and the gods and goddesses. So you got this beautiful card of Master Jesus, which says forgiveness. You are on the path of light, love, and forgiveness. Father, healing is possible at this time. Okay. So if there was a, difficult relationship, because you already have a broken heart, which is blocking your heart chakra, they are not asking you to go and mend anything. Okay. It's in the past. But whatever residue is in your heart, they are helping you. Your guides are helping you to, release that. And that is what they're calling forgiveness here. Forgiveness as powerful as Master Jesus displayed in this world when he was being crucified, right? So this is very powerful. And then the next card you have is Mother Gaia, or Earth Connection. Be mindful of the planet, come back to Earth, stay grounded. Again, this is really important when you are going through hardships like this. The first two cards, please, please ground yourself. And grounding yourself means just feeling your connection with Mother Earth. Okay, you can go outside, take walks in the nature, or involve yourself in volunteering activities that involve taking care of the environment, things like that, or just feed beings of nature, other children of Mother Earth. Okay, like birds, insects, other stray animals. Go to an animal shelter and volunteer if you have to. So yeah, this is coming in very strongly because this will help you feel lighter even when these situations try to weigh heavy on you. They are saying it is going to change soon, but while it's changing, it will feel intense for you. Okay, and in those moments, just remind yourself, this is what is waiting for me. Tremendous opportunities. Okay, financially, lots of abundance coming in. And what is the best way to take care of yourself? So you got two self-care cards, and I really didn't want to take two, but it just flew out. So one is they're encouraging you to do energy work. Okay. So again, be careful. Just don't start any random YouTube video to, balance your energies. I will not recommend that. Go to an experienced person who know their job, like a Reiki healer or a pranic healer or any forms of energy healing, but go to an experienced person who has a certificate, who has done it for years. Like I have talked about this before, like the spiritual guide I follow, in his organization, they do something called the Maitri form of releasing blockages, the Maitri method of releasing blockages. Okay, that is also just sending the divine energy to each chakra of the body, like of the seven major chakras that are shown in this picture. So you can do that. Otherwise, if you like, if all these things are too new for you and you are scared to try it, it's perfectly fine. All you need to do every day in the evening, light a candle, light an incense stick or a sage or anything, and just have it in your room around yourself, and that cleanses. Like fire is a powerful cleanser. So if you just light a candle or an incense stick or sage or anything like that and have it around you or in your room, and do it every day or every 2 days, okay, so that this heavy energy of this card and this card do not stagnate inside your system, okay. That is why it's important. And then the next self-care card is saying plan a vacation, okay. So even if you're not meaning to fly or not planning to fly, they're saying, yeah, like, I know I'm going to a spiritual retreat soon. So some of you may be going for a spiritual retreat or just any kind of retreat where you can, lay your head down and relax. For others, just go visit friends and family just to relax, not to, discuss notes like what is happening in your life, what is happening in my life. Just chill and, the people you're most comfortable with, just go and spend time with them. Or if you want to spend time with yourself, just go somewhere, take a short trip, or you can take a volunteering trip also. You volunteer for some environmental activity or something, and you go to the beach and do the beach cleanup and then just sit by the sea or the ocean and just have a picnic like that, okay. Things like that. So they are saying, yes, they are acknowledging you have been very, very brave. They are super proud of you, and they are acknowledging that your situation seems intensely difficult, but you are coming out of something that normally would take at least more than one lifetime to come out. Okay. So they are celebrating. The spirit guides, your spirit guides are celebrating, and they want you to remain cheerful because they're literally cheering for you. Okay. They are waiting on the other end of this heartbreak and whatever constraints there are. On the other end, your spirit guides are waiting with this opportunities, this truckload of finances, and this beautiful, beautiful energy of just where you can be finally free and you can be who you want to be or who you actually are. Okay. So very powerful, very beautiful reading. Just remember the forgiveness message also, which essentially in this case means just don't look back into the past anymore. Whatever residue of the past is still within your system, you can do energy work, you can do meditations, you can just pray to the divine form of your choice, and you will be relieved of that burden slowly but surely. Okay, so wonderful, beautiful reading, my dear option 4. Again, I feel very honored to do your reading because you guys are so brave, so powerful. At the same time, you are filled with so much grace. I'm super privileged that you are watching this video. Thank you so much for choosing to view this. So if this reading resonated, please hit the like button. Please leave a comment for me. Please share it with your friends who needs to hear these messages, who believe in these kinds of videos, and do encourage them to subscribe to the channel. You also subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I'll see you again in my next reading. Till then, lots and lots of love. Bye bye.